Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Riders for Christ. I'm Chris Cromwell. I have an update from my previous video about my helmet setup. It turns out that the double Velcro I placed underneath this helmet mount, it wasn't going to work. It was just going to come off after a little while. So it wasn't sticking on near as good, so I pulled it all back off. I got two of the 3M sticky pieces of tape. That may not even hold on there. It looks like some of it's coming off around the edges and on the bottom, and so this might not even work. So I may have to still think of something a little different to secure that on there a lot better to the helmet. I may have to get some, I don't know, Gorilla Glue or something like that to glue it onto this adhesive piece of tape and the helmet, make it stay on that way maybe, as I'm probably just gonna have it like that for permanently. And then so I did redo that, and then I got another piece I took off of there I had originally. I put this other different piece. It's a raised piece of anchor. It's kind of sort of see it, and so I clipped that on there, and I got a couple of extra pieces, got them all secured all on, so that it will now be more like this. So it's going to be a lot more room to reach around behind the button. It'll be easier to get the camera in and out, and then I'll also have a lot more flexibility with adjusting the camera around when I need to. And so I still put that safety insurance anchor thing on there with another piece of zip tie. That's like a last resort, hoping it's all going to still stay on there, not fly off on me. So meanwhile, I got the camera hooked up to the external microphone, and the other thing I did different was I got an extra piece of audio cable. It's male on this end, plugs in, it's a good couple feet long, and I tucked in a lot of excess down inside the helmet. Went on around, tucked it all in best as I could, and I put a lot more excess down this side of the helmet, plugged it all into the microphone, and so that's in there, not going to move. So I just have that I can move around, and so we'll see how that's going to work. Try it out, and I also have another extra microphone if I need. I get this other smaller one that's not near as long, but that might still, that might still work if I needed to. So that's another option, another idea if I needed to. So I'm going to try this. I may go out for a ride today in my Harley for a little bit, and so I'll try this out, see how the angle is. I don't want to have it looking all crooked or sideways or anything like that. You can kind of see how it's kind of pointed straight out. I guess it could come on in just a little bit, but so we'll see how that works. That might still look alright, I think. It's just that the way I have this zip tie on there pretty snug, there's not much room for this to kind of turn more this way if I needed to, but if I have to, I can always cut that off and redo that, so I can maneuver this around just a little bit, but I may not have to, because it's kind of is sort of a little bit pointing in that way a little bit, and I do have it still eye level with the rest of the helmet, as I'll show you. Still have it pretty much eye level, so we'll see how that's going to work here in a little bit. And so I want to give you that update so you can try these things as well. And the other thing I did is I took my little USB power cable. I'll probably need to buy another one. I'll buy an extra one. This is a USB-C. Plug that in there. This is still plenty long enough to plug into this battery pack here, and I can stick that down in my pocket after I turn it on. So like I mentioned in my previous video, you can probably buy these at Amazon if I remember correctly for not a whole lot of money, and the batteries in here, they are pretty good, and never had an issue with these yet. Okay, so just want to give you that update. So that's all for now. I appreciate you watching, and please ring the bell, subscribe to my channel, greatly would appreciate that very much, and I do love all of your support and encouragement. And I'll see you on the next one.